Well, Election Day is Tuesday. Democrat Cherelle Parker and Republican David O. are vying to become Philadelphia's 100th mayor. At the top of the list of issues, the winner will face crime and public safety. At 4:30, we heard from David O. Now, my conversation and visit with Cherelle Parker.
This is it. Real proud. Real proud for me.
The Simons Rec Center in West Oak Lane is where 51-year-old Cherelle Parker was raised, her safe haven, where her belief in family, faith, and community was born.
Oh, this is where it happened. Lots of times people hear me refer to my upbringing and those outside of my family as being a part of my village. And this was a significant part of the village.
The journey from Simons to City Hall, if elected, is near.
I'm uniquely prepared to make the city the safest, cleanest, greenest big city in the nation with access to economic opportunity for all. I communicated to the people that if they gave me the opportunity, I wouldn't be afraid to make those tough decisions, to implement that vision I shared with them, and that I would remain my authentic self.
The people want the same thing I want, even as a broadcaster. I want my city back. The city back that we grew up in. I want this sense of lawlessness to stop. How do you plan to do that, or at least get us in that direction?
During my tenure in council, Yuki, long before I announced my candidacy for mayor, I offered a comprehensive neighborhood safety and community policing plan that talked about putting more officers on the street, proactively engaged in community policing, walking the beat, riding the bike.
While also stressing, if elected, that her plan includes zero tolerance for any misuse and abuse of authority. The wearing of body cameras will be essential.
But we also want to stand and support the men and women who put their lives on the lines to protect and serve us as guardians and not warriors. And I proudly have affirmed that if I win this election, Yuki, we'll be looking for a police commissioner who's not afraid to make tough decisions and shares my vision of that plan that I introduced. And this is the first time that I've probably said this publicly. I have been looking nationally and locally at potential talent. Somebody may have exposure to the Philadelphia Police Department, but they may no longer be serving here. So whomever that future commissioner will be, he or she will share my vision, and we have to have chemistry and trust, and I have to know that they will not be afraid, Yuki, of leading in the area of public safety.
Public safety also includes the open-air drug market of Kensington. She's not in favor of proposed safe injection sites.
Safe injection site, harm reduction, I don't care what euphemism you give to it. For me, that's not a part of any prescription to address what we see happening with the opioid crisis.
She is in favor of an intergovernmental approach to end the crisis, with aggressive tactics at the ready.
I want to clean it up. It's going to take more than the police to do it. One particular agency at the state level is an agency that's been mentioned, the National Guard. Any agency that has the ability to assist the city of Philadelphia in making public health and safety our #1 priority and addressing it, I am going to consider what it could potentially offer.
You are on the doorstep of history if elected. You ready? A moment of emotion, reflecting on her upbringing, the village that raised her, and all the female city leaders that laid a path for her, concluding with this.
It does move me when I think about my very humble beginnings. I am prepared to meet this moment. One Philly, a united city, and we don't allow anyone to divide us.
Parker also told me she has not said yes or no to the proposed 76ers arena in Center City near Chinatown. Parker says she first wants to see the results of independent studies on economic and community impact, which have been commissioned by the city.